Alright, so in this video we are going to talk about what programming is. Since JavaScript is a programming language, it's important to understand what programming is. So when you think about a computer, the way a computer works is it uses ones and zeros to communicate. It's just electrical impulses. So there's either an on signal or an off signal. And then together you can string those together to create messages and complex pieces of information. If you think like Morse code, you can tap out a message in Morse code. So 3 short taps and then 3 long taps and then 3 short taps comes out to SOS. And that's how you would send a message for help. And that was how you could communicate in Morse code. So using just 2 signals, a short signal and a long signal, you could communicate in Morse code. So computers communicate using ones and zeros. So 2 different types of messages, either an on or an off. This next slide is a slide that shows a message in binary. I do not speak binary. Maybe one of you is really, really smart and you speak binary, and you might know what this says. I had to use a translator, but when I created it, this in binary is hello world. So it's not super efficient to have humans write ones and zeros for a computer. So humans over the years, we've developed ways to communicate with a computer that is not directly ones and zeros. So we take human readable text and we transform it into the ones and zeros that the computer understands. So on the next slide is how you would write hello world in an assembly language. So probably looks a little intimidating. I hope it looks a little intimidating. It's intimidating to me. But at the bottom it says hello world. And so there is a little bit of this that is human readable. But over the years we've gotten even better at this. So here is how you write hello world in C++. It's a lot better, a lot shorter, way briefer, which is great. And I've got good news for you. This is how you write it in JavaScript. It just says hello world, console.log, hello world. 1 line and you are done. And that is why we like JavaScript. So why study JavaScript? Well, in a recent study done by JetBrains, they surveyed a whole bunch of developers and they asked them what they developed in 2024. And so they just recently published this in 2025, but as you can see from this graph, overwhelmingly, JavaScript was the most frequently used language in 2024. So if you are going to learn a programming language, JavaScript is the language to use. And if you're still not convinced, well, here's some things you can do with it. For web development, I'm going to list off some, little known websites you probably didn't know. They're built in JavaScript, like Google.com and YouTube.com and Netflix.com, and I know you've probably never heard of them, but all of those are built in JavaScript. If you want to do mobile app development, Facebook's mobile app was developed in JavaScript, Instagram's mobile app was developed in JavaScript, Discord was developed in JavaScript. JavaScript can do a lot of things. Some other things that JavaScript can do include data analytics, machine learning, can automate financial processes and accounting processes. Basically, if you want to do automation, JavaScript is really good for that. If you want to scrape the web for information, JavaScript can do that. And there's a lot more. Basically, if you can dream it, JavaScript can probably do it. Which is why there's a law that was coined named Atwood's Law, and it says that any application that can be written in JavaScript will eventually be written in JavaScript. And so that is why I would study JavaScript. Welcome to the course.